shown the American people I know how to lead. I understand everybody in this country doesn't agree with the decisions I made. And I made some tough decisions. No doubt about it, it's tough. It's hard work. It's incredibly hard. It's the hardest decision a president makes. We're facing a group of folks who have such hatred in their heart. Of course, we're after Saddam Hussein. I mean, Bin Laden. It's like, you know, we have to be. We've also changed the culture of the FBI to. Of course, we're doing everything we can to protect America. I wake up every day thinking about how best to protect America. That's my job. It's hard work. Let me first, and so the answer to your question is, that they're on their way to, you know, a nation of that's you can't do that.
All right, go ahead. Yes, sir.
I think it's worthy for a follow-up,
sure,
if you don't mind.
Sure.
That's not a message a commander-in-chief gives. That's totally absurd. I know how these people think. I deal with them all the time. I sit down with the world leaders so long as I'm the president. That because we achieved such a rapid victory, more of the and it's hard work. I understand how hard it is. I get the casualty reports every day. I see on the TV screens how hard it is. We're making progress. It is hard work. It is hard work to people get their hands cut off. The American people decide. I decided. Let me finish. And I expect to win. You know, the hardest part of the job is to know that I committed the troops in harm's way and then do the best I can to provide comfort for the loved ones who lost a son or a daughter or a husband. Her husband, PJ, got killed. He'd been in Afghanistan, went to Iraq. You know, it's hard work to try to love her as best as I can. I understand that is to spread freedom. And so it's hard work. Everybody knows it's hard work. I believe that I reject the notion that some say that if you're Muslim, you can't be free, you don't desire freedom. I disagree. Yeah, let me...
Yes, 30 seconds.
The reason why Prime Minister always said that, so we use diplomacy every chance we get. Believe me. And that America and others will enforce doctrine. First, listen, of course I know Osama bin Laden attacked us. I know that. It's ludicrous.
90 seconds.
Let me, he's not only doing Iranian mullahs, the message to the mullahs that if you expect to be part of the world and nations, exactly what Kim Jong-il wants. We can't sanction him anymore. There are sanctions in place on Iran. It was not my administration that put the sanctions on Iran. If you send mixed messages, but I just know how this world works. There must be certainty from the U.S. president. Of course, we change tactics when need to, but I think, listen, I fully agree that that one should shift tactics, and we will, in Iraq. And it's one of the things I've learned in the White House is that there's enormous pressure on the president. And actually, we've increased funding for. Secondly, we've set up what's called the. Well, first of all, I agree with my opponent that the disrupting the transshipment of information and/or China no longer is involved in convincing, along with us, that for democracy will best. We've climbed the mighty mountain. I see the valley below.